Peace, peace, peace. What's up to all of my fire signs? Welcome in for your elemental reading where we're going to be looking at the next 7 days ahead. We're going to be looking at the next week. And this reading, this elemental reading is special because usually I do general, but today I am filming this on Venus Day. It's Friday for me. And so I'm doing love readings. I'm going to be doing love readings for all of my elementals this week. If you know, hey, I'm Naomi. It's your favorite intuitive channel, energy healer, farmer slash earth steward, and all the things. I am a Venusian girly. I'm a Libra sun with the Taurus rising, with the sixth house stellium that's ruled by Libra, right? So I'm very Venusian. I love me some love. I'm a Libra. That's my number one thing I care about, right? So we're doing love readings this week. So we're gonna be looking at the next week ahead. Gonna see what's currently going on in your love life, what you can expect next, what's gonna be coming in, any advice, guidance, messages that want to come through at this time. We're gonna be looking at the next week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you connect with this reading, whenever you find it, it's going to be about the next week ahead for your love life. Yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned because, yeah, I do my elemental readings every week. And I also do my collective all signs readings for the new and the full moon. So make sure y'all check that out. The most recent new moon we had was in Aries. So, yeah, go check out that reading. And I don't want this to go too long. I'm like, speaking of love, I got a trip to take. So we're gonna get right into this. I hope that whenever this reading finds you, that it will be in your highest and best good, and that these messages will be helpful to you, that it will be assisting, that it will be uplifting, confirming, and affirming. Okay? So may these messages be in your highest and best good, and may I be a clear channel for these divine messages. So we're going to be looking at the moonology for the overall energy, and then we'll go in with the tarot and get our messages. I also have my tea leaves, and we'll clarify if I need any extra clarification. Okay? So getting started with the moonology for my dear fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Wow, I can't believe we're out of Aries season already. We're here in Taurus season. And I think this is the last few days of Taurus being in Venus being in Taurus, and so it's going to be moving into Gemini soon. So that will be interesting. I think our love lives are going to be in for a little shakeup. What do you think? But yeah, so let's see. What is the overall energy for this next week ahead in love for my fire signs? The overall energy in love for the next week ahead for my fire signs. Oh, we got 3 cards. We see be bold, make your first move. Make the first move. Oh, be bold and make the first move. Yes, I'm sorry. And that's cardinal energy. We have hold your vision, fixed moon energy, and step out of your comfort zone. North node energy. So I feel like the messages are like kind of clear here. I'm like, my camera is so messed up, and so I'm like, maybe if I scoot over, it'll be easier to keep this center in the camera for y'all. But obviously, so this next week ahead, I think you're gonna have to be, like it's saying, being bold. So it's like showing up for love, right? Maybe this is you asking someone out. Maybe this is someone asking you, or you asking someone to like go steady, taking a relationship to a next level. Whatever thing it is, it's like just taking an initiative on where your heart is leading you to go. And so Aries, you are the cardinal energy for the fire sign, and we're straight out of Aries season. And so Aries is the initiator. Aries is a leader. The other cardinal signs are Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer. And so we have hold your vision as well with this fixed moon energy. And so it's like taking initiative and also staying with something, like being fixed on something, maybe just showing a bit of commitment to whatever relationship or whatever situation you may have going on with love at this time. The fixed moon energy, the fixed sign energy for the fire signs is Leo. And then we have step out of your comfort zone here with North Node. And we're already seeing like, so maybe you're not comfortable taking a leadership role or taking some type of initiative, or maybe you're kind of worried about like speaking up. Maybe this is like saying I love you, right? But it's saying like don't allow your fears to kind of get you off track. Like step out and try something new, try something different. Maybe this is just putting yourself out there. Maybe you're going to be in a new space. Maybe you're going to be trying out like a new bar, museum, a gallery or something. And maybe you're going to see someone that catches your eye or your attention, and it's like, can you be bold and make that first move, even though that's something that you wouldn't normally do? Or can you be bold and initiate this heavy conversation, even though that's not what you're usually on? But it's like, hold your vision. What do you want at this time? This is what's in the middle of these cards. Hold your vision. What are you envisioning for love and relationships at this moment in your life? If you are calling in partnership, you need to make sure that you're moving in ways that are in alignment with that. If you're saying you want a new person, but you've just been sitting in the house, you're not going out, you're not mingling, you're not talking to anyone, you're not like really putting yourself out there to interact and meet new people, how is that in alignment with your vision, right? So it's just giving, make sure you're taking the actions that are in alignment with where you want to go, is what I would get from these three cards coming out. But we're going to go in with the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. So thank you, Spirit. Can I please have some cards for this next week ahead in love? I know that's right. Period. And that's what happens when you be bold and make the first move. We have the Ten of Cups, first card out. But, baby, hold on. How many cards is this? Just the right amount. Okay, so we see the Four of Wands, King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Four of Swords, the Sun, and the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So maybe this is what you're envisioning, right? You want a happy connection. You want a happy life. You want someone that can really go the distance with you and like can really create something stable and sustainable. Happy, sustainable, healthy. These are the things that you are envisioning, right? And so with this be bold and make the first move energy and this King of Pentacles and this Five of Swords here, the King of Pentacles knows his worth. The King of Pentacles knows his values, and he moves from that space. King of Pentacles, that could be Taurus energy, fixed moon, and here we are in Taurus season. So there can be a love connection that is in your energy at this time, and you can already be in this. You could already be married to this person, and so maybe there's been an issue that's been going on, and this isn't going to resonate. Just take what resonates for you. But if you are already married to this person, and I'm looking at these mountains and this hold your vision card, I'm like, wait, am I recording? Oh, okay, I am. I would have been so upset. Okay, so looking at the mountains and this hold your vision card, there can be obstacles that needs to be overcome in this situation, even though you really love your person, even though you know this relationship is what you want. Because when we see the mountains, they can symbolize, this is like treacherous journey, right? Like this is hard work. These are certain obstacles that are here that need to be overcome, and that's why you have to hold your vision. Because even if you're looking ahead and you're like, I got a long way to go, or we got to get through this, but you know what you're fighting for, you know what you're going for, and so that gives you the ability to keep moving forward, right? The Taurus energy is the bull. We see the bull here on the King of Pentacles, right? That bullheadedness. Sorry, I'm trying to move away from the glare. Yeah, so like the bulls, being able to stay with something, stay stubbornly ahead. Hold your vision. hold your vision. So it's like taking the initiative and being able to keep going. And with this Five of Swords energy, you know, the Five of Swords, he wins, he overcomes. So it's like you can beat this obstacle. I just thought of High John the Conqueror route. So if you're into hoodoo, or if you are a fellow black person, you may know about uh, High John. So that's just something that came through. But it's like you overcome something, you win here. So it's like if you stay steadfast in what you're envisioning for yourself, you will get what you want. You know, and you don't have to do it just at any cost, like sometimes the Five of Swords can do. But it is like being willing to fight for what you want. Are you gonna go for what you want? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Can you stand up in that? Right? And so we have the Page of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. And so I'm getting with this Eight of Pentacles here by this Five of Cups. It's very heavy, like doing the work to not get caught up on the small things or the things that didn't work out right. So like I was saying, there can be obstacles that need to be overcome here in a situation, in a love situation. If you're a single person, this could be just like getting past old heartbreaks or old situations, or like when things didn't go right in the past. It's like still allowing yourself to be able to take the initiative and to hold your vision. Like just because the person from your past was not the one that you were meant to, you know, have this happy relationship with, does not mean that it isn't possible. With this Page of Cups energy, that's a very intuitive, like creative energy. Like I get the energy from the Page of Cups of like being able to, yeah, it's like being able to just hold on to that like glimmer of hope, that glimmer of like sweetness and like what you desire, and know that it could still be yours even if it hasn't fully developed into anything, or you haven't fully, you know, experienced it. It's like you're just keeping this hope alive until it can mature into the Ten of Cups, right? Until you can reach this. So it's like just keeping this like spark, like keeping this spark, or keeping this like drop of hope, keeping this cup of like your dreams, right? Page of Cups can be a dreamy energy. This could be Pisces energy as well. Wow, and I'm like, and it's no fire sign energy out here. Very interesting, but it's like, so doing the work to just keep this hope alive, to keep your dream alive, despite things that may have happened in the past. Just because it happened in the past doesn't mean that that's what your future is set to be. Okay? That doesn't mean that's what your future is set to be. Because I see that there's obviously love, partnership, family, happiness that is here and available for you. And so you may just have to wait on it with this Four of Swords, and you have to be patient, and you have to do the healing, you have to do the clearing. One of the things that I've been tuning into with the Four of Swords is like, when you're doing the Four of Swords energy right, you could take the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is nothing. You can handle the Three of Swords. So you may have just have to wait a little bit on your happiness, but it's here, and you're going to be able to move in a new direction sooner than you think. Sooner than you think. And there's Aries and Leo energy again, and look at that, Empress under that. Yeah. And so like, boom. And that's funny. We see the Sun, the Fool, and the Empress energy. The Empress can be Taurus energy as well. So Taurus season, and of course this is for the next week. But this also is timeless. But Taurus season could be a significant season for you. Things could have began in April. Maybe you had a crush in April looking at this Page of Cups, and things are now kind of moving forward into a new space. And so, and maybe you haven't even experienced love on this level, and it's like you're really gonna have to step out of your comfort zone with this, because it's gonna be different. It's gonna hit a little different. So I'm just getting like taking initiative on the things that you want, keeping that dream and hope and vision alive, and having a wherewithal to go for it, to continue towards it, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's new, even if this isn't what you would usually do. Right? But I love to see it. I think that things are opening up for you this week. Is just staying with it. Put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Try something new. Go to a new place. You know, if you're invited out somewhere, if someone from your family invites you out somewhere, go. Go. You don't know what can be. Don't allow old past energies to keep you stuck in what happened. Okay? We're transmuting the pain so we can really step into this happiness. Look at all these happy cards here. We have the Sun, the Ten of Cups, and the Four of Wands. That is so much happiness. That is so much happiness. Hold on, let me get your title. Yeah, so yeah, I think things are looking up for you. I think in this next week ahead, fire signs, things are really going to open up for you to experience more. Oh, and I didn't even touch on you are good enough, this full moon in Virgo energy being on the bottom of the deck. And so that's more of that King of Pentacles energy of knowing your worth, knowing your value, what you deserve, and know that you could literally align with a person. Like, what you are asking for from a partner is not too much, is not too crazy. You don't have to go and lower your standards thinking that you'll never find it because the last person couldn't live up to that. You are good enough. Okay? So your person who is for you will align with you, and they will be good enough too. Okay? So trust that. Let's get the tea leaves and the fortune. That one wants to stay out. I guess both of those. What is the tea leaves and fortune for my fire signs? The fire signs, what do they need to know? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do they need to know at this time? I guess I'll keep that one out too. Ear, good news. You're getting some good news soon. Yeah. So yeah, you're going to be hearing something in this next week. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Don't get caught up in old toxic past energies. Target, we have a goal-oriented person. And what were we talking about? We were talking about holding your vision. What is your goal in love? Be very clear on what you desire so that it can really come in for you. Okay? Lion, time to act. There's that Leo energy again. And I already said, we already see be bold and make the first move. It's going to be time to act on something this week. Time to act. Throne, a position of authority. So some of y'all can be getting into a higher level of commitment. Some of y'all can be getting into a higher level of commitment here. I'm going to put this on the King of Pentacles because, yeah. Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. And that fell on the King of Pentacles. So you're going to be so abundant, so happy. Yeah, and let's put that on the Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And then we have flowers, happiness. I told y'all it's going to be so much happiness. I told y'all, I love when the cards do that. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. There's so much happiness here, okay? So please don't stay in this Five of Cups energy. Please do not, okay? There's happiness available for you. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Do you see all these positive cards out here? So don't get caught up in any negative cycles, any negative thought patterns, anything that's gonna like make you ill and throw you off your game. Stay on your target. Know what you're shooting for. Know what you're shooting for. Sagittarius is the archer. Know what you're shooting toward, because we see success here. We see prosperity and abundance. We see you're in a position of authority. We see you having good news, happiness. And so, of course, you're going to be able to act on your goals. Ashe, this is beautiful energy, and I love to see it, okay? Your love life is looking good. That's what I see. Things are looking good for you, so keep believing, okay? Stay with it. Okay, if you are already with this person, stay with it. Stay with it. Okay? So that is what I'm seeing for your next week ahead in love, fire sign. This was such a good reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you're going to enjoy all the happiness that is coming in for you in this next week ahead. So I will talk to y'all. Make sure y'all check out your next elemental readings. It's posted each week. So each week there's a new one. If this didn't resonate, check out your other ones. Or if you're not interested in love, I have loads of general readings that I have done. But I will check you out on the next one. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.